Hawaii visits Air Force in a Friday night game. Air Force a 22.5-point favorite. I'm going to actually lay the points in this game. Not too often I do something like that, but if you look down through this, first of all, I got a weather report from my friend Chuck Edel, who's telling me this.
There could be a hot chick that usually does the weather. Don't they usually have like some smoking broad?
That's something we should get in the video.
Yeah, we're going to mention that's our hard thing.
There's usually some smoking broad.
I'm betting Chuck, so, but it's going to be cold weather. You got Hawaii visiting there. Also, some other reasons, not just the weather, but their running back, I was going to say their best running back, but it's really their only running back. He's had by far the bulk of the carries. Gregory is his name. He's been suspended for this game. They're going to a new quarterback, Higgins, kid that's played, I think he has 15 pass attempts all season. So they're going to him. So we've got trouble with the Hawaiian side. Air Force has been terribly inconsistent, but they have blown out a few teams. They have been able to put some points on the board. They beat Nevada 48-31.
That was their last home game.
That was their last home game.
Yeah, well at home.
Exactly right. And New Mexico, they put up 28 points. Navy, not so tough. Colorado State, they put up 42. Idaho, they put up 49. So they do score at home. They've been a little inconsistent. I do like them in this spot. Now, I'm going to hear from you guys, but I have one more thing I want to throw at you. But Chuck, let's go to you next. Your thoughts on this game?
Well, here's the thing. We know how Hawaii's been horrible. Chow came in there. He tried to change the whole system over there. It's going to take him a while. But
and
Hawaii,
the personnel. You need the personnel.
And he's got different personnel than he wants to run there. Hawaii's been getting blown out in every game. Yeah. They're getting outscored 43.3 to 19.6. They haven't really. I think the closest game they played all year was they lost by 15 to New Mexico. Maybe. I mean, counting one of those small school games. The other thing, Air Force second in the country rushing the ball. Hawaii 100th in the country against the rush. They've been horrible, and I don't know how they're going to stop this Air Force rush. Air Force at home 4-1. Different team at home this year in Colorado Springs than they are on the road.
Yeah, Hawaii gives up over 200 yards a game on the ground, and that's against much less running games than what they'll be facing on Friday. VR.
If you're going to lay that kind of chalk, there's a reason for it, so who am I to question you? The only thing that I'm concerned about.
You're VR. What do you mean? You can question me anytime you want.
Come on. The only thing that I worry about is the injury, because I know the betting market usually overreacts. They overreact to suspensions. They overreact to weather. They overreact to injuries. And a lot of times what you get is the rest of the team steps up and gives even more effort. And because it's a TV game, you're already motivated to at least not get embarrassed. That's the only thing that scares me about laying the chalk. Otherwise, there's absolutely nothing I could talk about to make Hawaii look good. They're just awful. And as hard of an offense as Air Force is to prepare for, I mean, that's just adding insult to injury for Hawaii.
I think so, too. I'm going to throw one more thing at you. Now, I've gotten two different stories on this, but they were beating Lamar 54-0 in the second game of the season. Hawaii.
That's their only win, right?
That's their only win. 54-0. They gave up 2 points late in the game when they went for 2. And Lamar intercepted and ran it all the way back. Now, there's two sides. I read the play-by-play, the transcript says that they went for 2 points. I had somebody text me and say, no, that's not true. Actually, they fumbled the snap from center, and Lamar ran it back. I like my side of the story better. They went for 2 and were greedy. Since that time, they have held a lead against only one team, Colorado State. They held it for 5 minutes and 26 seconds.
So that's
the only thing.
So you're saying that's karma?
It's karma.
You sound like my mom. Like this is like.
How about like your papu?
Yeah, this is
okay,
the Greek.
I'll take your papu.
This is the Greek coming out of him.
This is the Greek coming out of me.
Yeah.
Look at my.
I love it. I love it. I got the. I got the frappe. We're ready to go.
I'm ready for some ouzo.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
I'm from Chicago, the Greek town.
Yeah,
okay.
if anything. He's been around us his whole life.
Let's go ahead and make it official. I'm taking Air Force minus 22.5 over Hawaii. I think there's a very bad Hawaii team in a very poor spot. They have to travel. They'll be up in the Rocky Mountains. It's going to be cold that night. Trying to stop an Air Force team with an excellent running game. Hawaii, one of the worst running defenses in college football. They will not be able to do that. I look for Air Force to run away with this one.
Are you going to do push-ups every time they score, or is that just Navy and Army do that?
I might be able to do one. I might be able to do one push-up. I'm going to wait till I win the game.
Because if they got to cover 22, you're going to be doing a lot of
When
push-ups.
they get that 23rd point and I see 0 for Hawaii,
That cold weather is going to play.
I believe that is actually a factor.
For sure.
I ignore that often, but not with Hawaii going on a night game like this. Okay, next up, we're going to hear from Chuck Edel. He's going to talk about the best BCS conference out there, the Big East. Rutgers and Cincy. Chuck will have his best bet of the week on that one. Remember, you can see all our videos at pregame.tv.
Do you like it?